Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into the Home Depot website and checking out some of the deals that they have, or some things. I have a couple items that I would suggest staying away from. We're not going to go over everything in the savings department or anything like that because we'll be here forever. But keep in mind, I don't really go to Home Depot anymore. I have a Lowe's right down the road, so anytime I do need anything, most of the time I go there. But I'd say once, twice a year I probably go to Home Depot, but I haven't been there in a while, and it's kind of crazy because I got on here and I was gonna specifically do hand tool savings for this video, and when I went to that, 98% of the hand tools in the savings department is all Milwaukee. It's like Husky and Ryobi and all of the other hand tool brands just don't exist there anymore. Now I don't know if it's just the website and the way they're doing the savings right now, or if the store is actually like this. Please let me know if you guys have been to a Home Depot lately. Is it primarily Milwaukee tools now, or do they still have a good lineup of everything else? But I decided against doing just hand tools because it was just Milwaukee tools, like all of them. And while I think a lot of the Milwaukee hand tools are good tools, I think a lot of them are overpriced. So I didn't want to do a video of me just saying this set's overpriced, this set's overpriced, this set's overpriced, because that would get really old, and I really don't feel like doing a video like that. So I selected a few items that I want to show you, and then we'll just go through kind of their standard special values going on right now. So first up is actually this Gearwrench panel plier removal set. So this is $44.62, down from basically $47. I do not suggest this set. This is the set that I have. It is the same as the one at Harbor Freight. Now at Harbor Freight you don't get the set. You can get this pair of pliers over here on the left, and then I believe they also have the one on the far right. They don't have the angled one that you see in the middle, which just kind of has the teeth at like a 90-degree bend downwards, but they're $10 each, where this one you get the whole set and it's almost $50. So the pricing at Harbor Freight's quite a bit better. So just keep that in mind. I use these pliers pretty often, especially in my line of work. I remove a lot of panels, so these pliers are actually very handy. But they are a very simple product, so I wouldn't suggest overpaying for anything like this, especially when you can get them from multiple brands for a much better price. Next up is another Gearwrench product. This is the 1/4-inch drive SAE impact socket set. This is a 20-piece set for $54. Not a bad price, down from $72. It's not the biggest set, but it is nice to have some 1/4-inch drive stuff. I have multiple sets from Gearwrench, and they're durable. The laser engraving will rub off over time, but they've held up well. I think I have 2, maybe 3 sockets that have a slight surface rust at the top just from sitting in a enclosed trailer for about 2 or 3 months over a winter time when I was moving back in the day. This was many years ago, but it didn't affect the use of the socket or anything like that. So overall, I've been really happy with the sockets if you can find them at a good price, and I think this is a pretty decent price. But keep in mind, this is a 1/4-inch drive socket set. Next up is another one that I would suggest staying away from. I don't know what's going on here, if this is going on in stores as well, but this is their M12 3/8 cordless ratchet with a 1.5 amp hour battery. You get 2 of them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I looked at, this is the old style cordless ratchet. Last time I checked it, it ranged anywhere from $75 to $100 for the ratchet since the newer designs came out. Are you telling me I'm basically paying $100 for that ratchet and then almost $140 for 2 batteries? That is a horrible deal. Just my thought, that's a horrible deal. Next up, I thought was a pretty good deal, is a Milwaukee impact socket set. This is 3/8 drive, it's SAE and metric, it's 6-point, it's a 43-piece set. You get an impact driver adapter, a 3-inch extension, a universal adapter, and then you got 8 through 19 in both shallow and deep, 5/16 through 3/4 in both shallow and deep. So a little bit smaller lineup for the SAE, but you get a good selection for the metric, and it's 3/8 drive, so that's a pretty good size range. The other nice thing is for the metric, they don't skip a size, so it is nice and complete. Not too bad of a deal right there at all at $140. If you look at a lot of the other Milwaukee impact socket sets or even chrome socket sets, they do get very pricey. So when comparing this set to a lot of the other Milwaukee socket sets, this one is priced pretty well. And then another one up, they actually have the Ryobi days going on right now. So they have these 2 batteries and a charger for another deal, which is $99. If you run this could be a good deal. 2 batteries and a charger with the fan included for the same price at $100, down from $158. So if you were just going to pick up the 2 batteries, you might as well just go ahead and pick this up. You get a free fan included, just something I wanted to quickly mention. So back to this here, you can see the one I was talking about. This is the 2 batteries and the charger for $99, and they are both 4 amp hour batteries. And then over here on the right you can see the other one that I just showed you. That just doesn't make any sense. This one's saying that the original price was $200 just for the batteries and the charger, and this one's saying the 2 batteries, the charger, and the fan is $158. I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't been to Home Depot or checked out their website in a while, so this is kind of mind-blowing to me. I don't know if something's just wrong. Like earlier I saw a Gearwrench 1/4 inch drive pass-through socket set for originally $77, I want to say, and because I was sick and tired of seeing all the Milwaukee hand tools on sale, so I selected other brands specifically, and I found like 5 other brands, and when I narrowed it down to those, all of them except for like 5 sets out of stock, gone. Can't find them, can't pick up, and can't have them delivered. Well, then do they just not exist anymore if you can't have either? But this one was down from $77, I believe, $74, something like that, to $17. I was like, oh, that's a steal. I was like, I'll buy 5 of those right now. Of course, it just doesn't exist. So unfortunately, that's why we're not looking at a whole bunch of hand tools today. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the Ryobi lineup. I know back in the day I had a couple Ryobi tools. I used one at work. It was a cordless glue gun. The battery was horrible. It lasted about half the amount of time that it took to charge. But I have a few buddies that are running the newer Ryobi stuff, and it seems to be doing a lot better. So if you guys have any experience with the Ryobi lineup, please share your thoughts down in the comments. Here's kind of the same thing that we saw earlier, but with a orbital jigsaw instead of the fan, and they have a lot of those going on right now. Like here's a 3-tool one. This is the 2 amp hour, 4 amp hour, and a 6 amp hour with the brushless impact for $199. So you get 3 different amp hour batteries along with the tool for $200, down from $368. Here's a rigid shop vac. I actually have a rigid shop vac. I do a lot of automotive detailing in my spare time when it's nice out, and I run one of their smaller ones, more of their compact ones that's 5.5 horsepower, I believe. It's a very strong vacuum, very reliable. I got the upgraded hose kit, and this doesn't seem like a bad deal at all. $60. You got a 6-gallon, the locking hose, so the hose doesn't come off when you pull on it or anything like that. You get a few different attachments, filter. Seems like a nice little unit, and it is 3.5 horsepower. Here's like a Milwaukee one at $300, down from $800. I don't know who in their right mind is spending $800. This isn't even like their fuel lineup. This is just their standard stuff. And it seems like a lot of their standard tools are being sold at a ridiculous price. I don't know what's going on. Here's one that's not bad. Here we have the M12. It's a 2-tool kit combo. It's $270, down from $350. You get the impact driver, the drill. I have both of those, and the cordless plus the cordless ratchet. I'm not sure. It says with the 3/8 inch cordless ratchet. This is the old design, at least in the photo. I'm not sure if that's what people are receiving on the end, if they're buying it online or picking it up in stores, but for $270, that doesn't seem like a bad deal at all. You do get 2 different batteries as well. Yeah, so it is the old cordless ratchet, because it is 35 foot-pounds of torque, where the newer ones are a little bit stronger. And then, like I stated, you'll get the 2 batteries, the 2 amp hour and the 4 amp hour battery. Another Ryobi kit. This one doesn't seem like a bad price. I'm not a big fan of any of the like flashlights that come in these combo kits. I always feel like they're just like an add-in to make the set bigger, but nobody ever really wants them. Especially this one looks like, you pulled it out of a 70s toolkit. I'm surprised there's not a cord coming off of that thing. It looks like an old vacuum that you would use in the day to clean your couch. Not a big fan of that, but besides that, you get a drill, an impact driver, a bit set, reciprocating saw, the charger, a bag, and your shop vac shop light. But that is at $120 down from $160. Here they have a rigid 15 amp 10-inch corded dual bevel miter saw with LED cut line indicator for $200 down from $230. That doesn't seem like a bad deal at all. And then we'll just go through a few more. Here they have a Ryobi for $150 down from $180. The Milwaukee M18 fuel cordless impact driver. This is the tool only for $130 down from $150. Another Ryobi set, but this one has a little bit different design as far as the light that's included. You get your compact reciprocating saw, oscillating tool, drill, impact driver, and 2 batteries for $200. This is actually the drill bit set that I have. This one's $40. I want to say I picked mine up for $30 at the time, but it's been a good bit set. I think I've only broken one, and it was one of the very small bits, and personally it was my own fault. They've been fantastic drill bits, but I broke that one. I was trying to drill at an angle, and I couldn't get my drill in there and forced it just a little too hard. Here they have a rigid set. I've been hearing some pretty decent things about the rigid lineup. Here you get the impact driver and the drill, 2 batteries and a charger with the bag. So 2 amp hour batteries, a 1/2 inch brushless impact driver, and a 1/2 inch brushless drill driver for $200. Things like this, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I would pay probably upwards of possibly $150 for each one of these tools. Even at that price, $450. This 3-piece set, it's just the 3 tools by themselves. 3/8 cordless ratchet, 1/4 inch right angle, and 1/4 inch straight die grinders for $560. I do not think that's a good deal. That's literally almost $200. It's like $180 per tool, which I don't think that a very good value. Personally, I actually really enjoy. I run the Milwaukee M12 lineup, and I just feel like I'm not seeing as many good deals with the Milwaukee lineup lately. It's just really hard to find, and maybe that's just online. I've seen some pretty decent deals in stores, but once again, I haven't been there lately to keep up on them. So if you guys are seeing good deals in stores, please let me know. Other than that, I feel like the Home Depot website is lacking, and there aren't really all that great of deals, especially when you compare a lot of these to like the Lowe's website. I feel like the Lowe's website, even though they're set up very similarly, I feel like the Lowe's one is just organized much better, and there's a wider range of brands and quality. But once again, I run Milwaukee, which is primarily sold at Home Depot, and I run DeWalt, which is primarily sold at Lowe's. So I do go to both, and I try to keep up on them as much as I possibly can. But I'm not always looking at, the newest and the greatest and everything like that. So if there's any fantastic deals out there that you guys know about, please drop a comment down below. Also, let me know your guys' thoughts on some of these deals and some of these that I suggest you stay away from. But other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts. Once again, and as always, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. See you guys next time.